Hello, this is your host Akhil Navuluri, and welcome to the second episode of the Techospace podcast discussion shots. In this podcast discussion shots, especially in this particular episode, we would be having a discussion on AI that is a major shift in every area. So, to facilitate this particular discussion shot, or let's say this discussion session, we have one of the most prominent and eminent industry leaders pertaining to the IT space, having 3.5 decades of experience in the same, Mr. Sreenivas Navuluri, and I would take this opportunity to facilitate it off to him.
Good evening, friends. In my last session, we were talking about the Industry 4.0 and then the various components that are associated with it, like AIBA, CIDIA. Okay, and one of the key components in that particular thing, which we were talking about, AI, which is nothing but artificial intelligence. Now, I've made it like this, like many people have different kinds of thoughts, like saying that what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is like it's mimic a human brain. Some say it is imitating, some say it is like creating addition, it is creative, whatever. So let me add up all these particular points and just give you a simple example for you to understand what exactly is artificial intelligence. Okay, let me come up with a small example where there is a 3-year-old baby, and now this baby is very new to a particular object like a ball. Okay, I tell this baby, I throw the ball and ask him to go and get it. Initially, it will be very tough for the baby to get it. After a few attempts, then he or she will be able to understand what exactly I want, go pick and get me the ball. So we can just say for our understanding as baby learning. Now I have another pet at my house which is a dog. And now if I say go and get the ball, it will not understand. But I educate the dog that I throw this particular object, go and get it. After a few more attempts, the dog will get me the ball. So we classify it as pet learning. Now, let me come up with this understanding. This is a dumb device. In this device, if I say, go get me the ball, it doesn't understand. So you may say that, oh, it doesn't have hands or legs, how will you get it? So let us attach some gadgets like some legs, some hands or whatever it is, and instill some kind of a knowledge into it to say that, okay, you go get the ball, create some kind of understanding to it with a lot of difficulty or with a lot of attempts, it will try to make this particular task accomplished. So indirectly what it means, like the baby and the dog had brains, they understand what exactly is the ball, but this dumb machine will not understand it, right? So we have made this particular device understand what is this particular object and what is that it has to do. So can we say that it is an artificial brain? Rather, we will say that we have made this particular device to learn certain things. So can I call this in a better way as machine learning? Of course, we call it as machine learning. Okay. Now, adding to a few more points, now we will make this particular task a little more difficult. Then we will see what exactly is this artificial intelligence going to do. Okay. And now, coming to the point. Now, as we understand, baby has a brain. Similarly, the dog has a brain. Okay. Now, for this particular device, if I just say, you get me tables of a number. So, I will make it learn and then give me an answer and then I say it as machine learning, right? Can the dog do this particular aspect? No. So we understand what exactly is the thing which is actually the backbone for all this. It is nothing but the data. So any machine can work only with data, and the data can be very simple data. It can be like a 1 gigabyte, or it can go to trillions of bytes also. So if we look into it in a nutshell, let's see, like artificial intelligence, we call it as, for artificial intelligence, what is the main thing which we are talking about is machine learning, which is a subset of your artificial intelligence. And now what is actually artificial intelligence, right? So we have artificial intelligence. There are many things that can be done. So we have just learned now what is called as a machine learning. Machine learning we have made the machine understand and then do our task. So but machine learning has a limitation that it can only do simple and small tasks. So there is something which are beyond this, and then there is an artificial intelligence life cycle. We will discuss that in our next session. So thank you for today, and let's meet in the next session.